It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Hello and welcome. Good evening or good morning, depending on where you're calling in from in the world tonight. My name is Marisa Mangiameli. I am currently in Pennsylvania in the United States, so it is evening time for me. And I am super excited to share the world of 3 with you tonight. First, I want to share a little bit about myself. So I have been a traditional business owner for over 20 years. My partner and I combined, we have 3 businesses. We have a gym. I have an integrative health and functional nutrition practice. We have a farm. We have a little girl who's 7 years old, many animals. And we ended up in this industry kind of in a roundabout way. So as I shared, I have an integrative health and functional nutrition practice. I do that mostly full time. And that might speak to you about me loving the products, which I do. But I want to share a little bit about how it was actually the industry that really brought me in. It was the income and business opportunity. So a few years ago, our daughter had a health crisis. She is healthy and she's fine and she's thriving. But at the time, we also had a thriving equestrian business. We used to travel the East Coast of the United States for competitions. We'd be away for weeks at a time. It was exciting and fun, and it was my childhood dream. And our daughter was sick, and that lifestyle and that business was not sustainable. We, at the time, did not know what her medical future looked like. So that business was practically shut down overnight. If you're a business owner on this call, you know how, especially traditional business owner, small business, you know how you are the system, right? If something in your life goes down, the business tends to hurt as well. So we experienced that, and it had me really pivoting. So fast forward a little bit, we were traveling the East Coast to see physicians. We live in Pennsylvania, as I shared, and our daughter was seeing specialists in Boston. It's about a 5.5-hour drive, and just all the doctor's appointments and caring for her, making sure that she was feeling as good as she can feel through that time. She was little, was our priority. And so I was looking for an additional way to earn income. I knew nothing about this industry, but it was presented to me, and I'm so grateful for it. And so that is how I started in my first business in this space. And I'm so grateful for 3 having launched 2 years ago. It was the right timing for us. We were in the right place. I'd already had an introduction. The business made business sense to me, and I can't wait to share that piece of it with you. And I'm sharing this because I am a science nerd. I have a passion for science. I have a passion for wellness. Even when we had the equestrian business, Chris had the gym business, and I had a side business doing holistic coaching and integrative health coaching. I am a hormone and gut specialist. So the science and the wellness appeals to me, right? But it's actually what's not started me here. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all, and I can't wait to dive into the world of three with you. So three is truly about loving yourself, loving your family, and loving your community. Community is a really important thing for Chris and I. We feel that it is truly the foundation of wellness. Connectedness is so important. And that is been the biggest blessing for us in this space. And I share a little bit about the foundation of how we started. So I did mention that we are only 2 years old, launched in May of 2023. We have an incredible, collaborative, diverse group of global professionals that dove in to launch three. And I'm so grateful to have not only have this company brought into my family's life, but to have these incredible leaders also brought into our life. We have we're headquartered in the United States, and we produce in the United States. We've got additional offices in Hong Kong, Taiwan, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore. I mean, that's amazing, the growth that we're having. We have an incredibly diverse global community, something that had never touched our lives before. And so that has been really empowering to be able to connect with people from all over the globe and cultures and different histories and learn from them and build with them and grow with them. It's it's something that it's hard for me to even speak to. This is a quick look at part of our management team. Daniel Piku, our CEO, has a really dear place on my heart. He has incredible business acumen. He's been building businesses for over 20 years. He's been in this space for about 7 years in the global e-commerce space. But truly, I would follow this man just about anywhere because he has an incredible mind, and more importantly, has an incredible heart. He has such a passion for people. It's contagious, and it's so rare to see in a CEO. I mean, he is in a lane of his own, and I'm so happy to be partnered with him on that highway. Dr. Dan Gubler is incredible. He is truly a genius in his space. He's a PhD organic chemist, Caltech trained. He has many, many patents. He has produced over 70 supplement products and has a background also in pharmaceuticals. And I love that his mind is very out of the box. I mean, he has a passion for finding medicinal properties in plants. He has a passion for exploration. He has a passion for pushing the envelope. And what he's doing here at three and what Daniel has allowed him to do at three is really, really, really phenomenal. And I'm excited to share that too. Troy Moore is our COO. He makes all the things go. As we shared, we're a global community. We're expanding quickly, a lot of growth in the first 2 years. We're in 14 countries. Troy makes all of that work. When the products show up, it's because Troy and his team have it on point. It's like what he probably has the heaviest lifting job, I think, for our company in that regard. So let's talk a little bit about what our business model is. It's cross-border social e-commerce. What does that mean? That means that we're cross-border, we're global, but seamlessly. So a lot of times you think global, there's a lot of, I think people have resistance because they're like, oh, well, is it different in this market or different in this market? What's amazing about what we here have at three is that it's seamless. Corporate does a phenomenal job just basically giving you the platform to run with. And when you start a three business here and you join us, you are automatically open in all these countries here in our phase one market that you see on the screen. So who are we looking for? We're looking for people who love people, people who want to make a global impact, that want to positively impact the world, that have a passion for wellness, that are entrepreneurial in spirit and mind, whether you've had the experience or you're wanting to have the experience in that space. You want to go out on your own. You want to own your own time. I think that's such a big piece of what we have here is to offer the ability to really build your own time back into your life. We're looking for people that love to connect, that want to be with a growth-minded community that has a true servant leadership heart. That is what we're building here. That is the community we are growing, and we love to just keep bringing in people in that mindset. So, I'm so sorry. I clicked ahead. So what does our approach to wellness look like? So talking about the old paradigm in traditional medicine here in the United States. Now, I know we're calling it from all over, and so it looks different in different countries, but in the United States, we are very much so a reactive wellness industry. Medicine is about treating symptoms, not root cause. It's not proactive in the sense, people get sick and they go to the doctor, or they have issues, they go to the doctor. What we're really shifting is we want to get people healthy at their foundation, right? That's so big. And how many people, and maybe you've even said it yourself, if you have some type of health issue, oh, my mother had that, or my father had that. Even migraines, I hear so many people share with me, oh, my whole family, like my mom and my dad, they both have chronic migraines. It's inevitable. I'm going to live life with that, And I always love to share that's not true. It doesn't have to be that way for everybody. And only about 5% of chronic illness is predetermined by your genes. We have this misnomer, this old paradigm of, well, I've inherited this. It's in my genes, and therefore I must live it. And what's really empowering to me is to know that statistic. 5% it's a percentage, but it's a small percentage. It means 95% is influenced by our environment. And so that's where we can actually impact our wellness. And that's a huge percentage. And I love sharing that with people, because in proactive wellness, you're shifting and giving your body the tools to do what it does. Like, the body is just a miracle. It's a miracle at detoxing. It's a miracle healer. It really, when given the right tools, can thrive. And so what we look at here at 3 is proactive wellness. That's our passion. That's our mission, is to really provide foundational phytonutrition for people, to provide things that actually absorb into the body, that are natural but have medicinal properties, to really improve their well-being and their quality of life. And so proactive wellness, that's what it means to us here. We've got this incredible team of scientific advisory board members, a lot of physicians, PhD researchers from all walks of life. And this is the coolest part, except for Dr. Dan, he's our chief scientific officer. The rest of this board is volunteer. That means a lot, because it's very rare for doctors and scientists to put their name on something that they're not being compensated for. And so all of these doctors here, they've experienced our products. Somebody shared with them and they loved what they felt and what they saw. They loved the science. They loved the products. They loved how it can really positively impact people's lives. And they decided they wanted to be a part of this team. They wanted to be a part of the direction in which we're going. And this is a very diverse group of doctors here. I mean, we have surgeons, we've got general practitioner, we've got pain management, we have end-stage cancer, I'm ER physician. This is a diverse board you're looking at, and it's really exciting for me. I have a passion for the ability to be able to touch healthcare in a positive way, especially here in the United States. And I love what we're doing with 3 in that space. So what does our science look like? What makes us different? There's so many things that make us different. I could probably spend an entire hour on just that, but I'm going to be brief with you and share what we do differently is that we're actively exploring. Who has bought a supplement or been recommended a supplement, and you go to the store and you look at the shelf and you're like, oh my gosh, they all look the same. What makes them different? Like, why is this one better because it's more expensive? And you look, if you even go the next step to look at the labels, if you haven't walked out of the store because you're overwhelmed, and you look at the label and you look at the label and you're like, but they look very similar. I don't understand. That's because most of them are the same. They're white labeled is what we call it. It's general manufacturing. Company goes and says, hey, I'd like an anti-inflammatory product. It's marketed for them and it's labeled with their label. What we do here is curate our own stuff. That's really important. Dr. Dan is mixing ingredients and molecules and plants for their phytonutrient properties, not just for the label. He is blending and curating specifically, synergistically, things that work well together to really improve quality of health in the body. He's actively exploring and finding new properties and plants and new plants. This is really incredible because it means that we're pushing the envelope of what we already know and have available to us. And we've already implemented some of those things into our products. And then arguably the most important part is that we make sure the body can absorb it. So supplements are in general not absorbed very well. And there's supplement companies that use some absorption modalities, but most of them are using one or two. We have oh gosh, 14, I think. It's 12 to 14. I'm so sorry for brain farting on this, but we have a lot of cellular absorption technologies, and that is growing as we explore and we continue to research and develop. So that's really incredible. We've actually got some studies that I'm going to share with you in a little bit that actually show how well our products are absorbing. That's something I have not been able to find for another company. One of the reasons I think we're attracting so many doctors, we have over 3,000, that's pretty significant. Doctors are traditionally not interested in supplements or recommending them, mainly because they're highly unregulated. And so what we have here is all of our products are independently third-party inspected for purity, quality, control. We test for heavy metals, for molds. They're very clean. They're whole food sourced. And because they are curated by us, not by general manufacturing, they're novel. There's nothing like them out there because there's a need in the healthcare industry for them, because there are clinical studies backing both the product and the ingredient. We have had almost all of our supplement line accepted in the prescriber's digital reference. And that's what the PDR is here that you see up on the screen. So the PDR is essentially like the doctor's Bible for pharmaceuticals. It is mainly a resource of pharmaceuticals. It helps physicians with diagnosing and prescribing and contraindications. And it's almost unheard of for a company to have what we have in it. So there's about 20 plus companies that are non-pharma that are in the PDR. We're one of them, and we're the only one to have the number of supplements that we have accepted in the PDR, which is incredible. Even one of our skincare products is accepted, first of its kind, and it's just a whole nother level. I hope I explained it well enough that if you're not in the healthcare space, you understand that this is a really big deal. So about our studies, this is something I can geek out on for a really long time. I'm a studies nerd. I love research. I love reading research. I'm an anomaly. I understand that. I won't do that to you. So I'm going to make it really brief, but we've got really incredible studies on our products. We have the absorption study that I mentioned just a few minutes ago, and that is looking at our supplement line and how well it absorbs cellularly in the body. All of our studies are done independently, third-party labs, and we rotate labs so that there is not a bias. That's really big. This is gold standard research and clinical studies here. We've got an epigenetic study. If you're unfamiliar with epigenetics, it's essentially the study of what impacts our genes and our gene expression. So we had that old paradigm mindset of our genes are fixed, but like so many things we've learned, they're not fixed. So so many of our genes are constantly on a dimmer switch. They're turned up, they're turned down. Things that impact that are our sleep, our environment, our relationship, our food, our toxic burden, our hydration, our nutrition. And so it was really above and beyond, and for me, really cool that we had this epigenetic study done. It got peer reviewed and published. And it's looking at 4 of our products and a group of genes that kind of impact your overall well-being. It's looking at inflammatory genes, metabolic genes, think blood sugar, insulin balance and modulation, cognitive function genes, and cellular energy, right? So who would like more energy? Who would like their brain to work better and focus better? Who would like their body to ache less? These are things that impact your quality of life overall. And so that study is amazing. It showed our products really positively impacted those genetic factors that were looked at. If you want to take a look at it, reach out to whoever invited you tonight. They can get you any of these studies that you'd like to take a look at. And the superoxide study is looking at our Revive product. It's looking at inflammatory function and response, as well as muscle recovery. It's a really cool study. Again, if you're a research nerd like me, take a look at it. So these things all make for products that are above and beyond what's been on the market, in my opinion. I used to be a no-never product person, mainly because you never knew what was in things. It was rare for things to be independently third-party tested, and it's almost unheard of to have the clinical studies that we have behind our products. So you can rest assured they're all natural. There's no fillers, there's no sweeteners, there's no artificials. They are whole food sourced. You can really trust in what you're putting in your body when you reach for a 3 product. And this is a look at our Wellness Guardians. Basically, I love this beautiful picture with the colors. It's foundational health in these products. And I'm going to do a quick overview on them. Vitality is our foundational product. It is providing you with the nutrition you're missing. And I can say that across the board because this day and age, one, it's hard to eat well, right? I mean, a lot of people have busy lives. I work with in my practice, I work with a lot of professionals and recently a lot of nurses. And people are just on the go. They have families, they're building businesses, they've got careers, they've got activities they want to live life, right? And so eating and getting in the nutrition that we truly need for our bodies to thrive is hard to do this day and age. And so Vitality, it just seamlessly does that for you. It fits right in. It's incredible. It provides you with all your vitamins, 72 trace minerals, a full digestive care blend with probiotics and prebiotics and digestive enzymes, omega fatty acids, full complex, superfoods, superfruits, greens, microgreens, amino acids. It's so comprehensive and it's in a daily packet that's so convenient to use. Vitality is a phenomenal product. Revive is one of the favorites in our household. People ask me like, do you use the products in your household? And I want to open my cabinet and show them. Yes, we do. All of them. They're all in my cabinet. We use them all. But Revive has been really helpful for me with my back. It really helps the body have a healthy inflammatory response. It also provides great antioxidants. It's an overall incredible product. A lot of testimonials and people have shared how impactful Revive has been for them. And it's one of my favorite things to share with people. Immune I was just talking to somebody about Immune this morning because we were talking about wintertime blues and how, they have a little son now. And we were talking about kids in school and preschool and daycare and how they bring germs home and families get sick basically from like September to March, everybody's sick. And I said, I don't really experience that. And I was like, but in all fairness, I think it's because I'm really diligent with taking my immune product and it supports my immune system to just respond the way it's meant to. It's providing with all the tools that it needs to be in a healthy spot and to modulate my immune system. So it really balances the immune system, supports gut health. It's phenomenal. A lot of people share that it really helps their allergies. That's huge. Because so many people really struggle with allergies these days. Purify is one of my favorite products. On the surface, I think that people tend to have like a quicker feeling, a quicker response time with some of our other products. But Purify to me is almost as foundational as Vitality. And that's because in our world today, we have so much toxic exposure. And it's unavoidable to a degree, right? In the body, I mentioned earlier, it's a naturally detoxing machine when it's provided the right tools. And so the right tools look like sleep and nutrition and hydration and all those things I listed before. And many of us just don't get that. And on top of the exposure that we get to toxins indirectly that we have no control over, like microplastics and our air and what's in our food and chemical exposure to things that in our clothes even, that is unavoidable. So why not support it? But then most of us like to partake in some avoidable toxins too. We like to maybe go out to the bar on Friday night with our friends and partake in some activities that might increase our toxic burden. And so Purify is a no-brainer for me. It supports the liver, the colon, the kidneys, the skin, and the lungs. And it does it so well. We cannot say that we diagnose, cure, or treat any diseases, but I love this product in my practice. It's a big bang for the buck over time from that foundational support. All of these products are just foundational support. Eternal is our purple one here. It's another fan favorite. It is providing all kinds of nutrients and tools for the body's aging gracefully process. Who doesn't want to age gracefully? I definitely do. I am 46 years old. I'll be 47. Eternal has really just helped me. It's not something I used to take all the time until recently. And I've noticed that it just helps me in general have a little nicer energy in the afternoon. That's when I take it. It increases oxygen uptake in the blood. And so that's a nice little boost there. It's also great for athletes because that can decrease lactic acid. So we have a lot of athletes that really love using Eternal they before they go run or they go bike or they go swim or they go lift. And it is just really regenerative as well. I mean, at the cellular level, it supports regeneration at the cellular level, which leads to all kinds of positive wins in the body. Collagen is our little blue packet, and it is phenomenal. I will share. People hear collagen. There's so many collagens on the market. People are putting powders in their coffee, and this is so much more than just collagen. It is, from what I've been able to find in research, and somebody can prove me wrong, I'm always open for it, the most bioavailable collagen on the market. That being said, there's not too many studies on actual absorption, but we do have that. And this product is phenomenal. It also combines the collagen with hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, biotin, keratin. Everyone loves it because who doesn't want to look younger in their skin, right? But I love that it helps the whole body. It supports soft tissue, and your body is made of soft tissue everywhere. Your joints, your organs, your GI tract. It's so supportive of really healing the GI tract for someone that's in that space in their life. I love this product because it changed the quality of life for me through my knees. Um, we had a very thriving equestrian business. When we launched and I saw the ingredients in this product, I thought, we use these ingredients all the time in the horses successfully for performance and for joint support. And at that time in my life, I was really struggling with my knees. I was scooting down the stairs on my butt some mornings because my knee was so painful. And I'm bone on bone in my right knee for various reasons. I'm too young for that, but here we are, right? That is my truth. And when I saw the ingredients, I thought, I'm going to give this product 6 months to a year and see if it can help me. And I was thrilled that it helped me in the first week. This was really life-changing for me because I can't share that that's going to be your story. This is just my experience with it, right? And everybody's body is different, and it's in a different need state. This obviously had ingredients in it that I needed to help me repair. And so that was life-changing. I've been athletic and active my whole life, but I was in so much pain that I couldn't run, I couldn't work out. I was not being active for almost a year. And that was impacting my mental health as well. So not too many people share that collagen is life-changing for them, but that was a life-changing thing for me, and I'm so grateful for it. So I'm glad I got to share the benefits of our incredible products with you. Now I would really love to share what we have in our skincare. This is new. I never thought I'd be excited about skincare. Okay, some people share how much they love it and that's their passion. I can share with you, I've never used a skincare product. I mostly wash my face with water. I don't use sunscreen. Don't shoot me. I've been outside in the element my whole life, right? Okay, so I need to preface that with you because I really love this stuff. And it's so weird for me to say that. What's incredible about it is that we have a neurocosmetic, and that is really new. It's new to the global market, what we're doing with our Visage. And it's essentially not only helping your skin look younger and more amazing, but it's also acting on the skin-brain connection and helping you feel better. It's improving mood status. There are, in the studies at the bottom of the screen here that you can see, there were some studies showing increased stimulation of DHEA, increase in dopamine. Those are really incredible things, right? So we have a cleanser, a toner, a serum, and a cream. And our cream and our serum both have these neurocosmetic properties, and the whole line has incredible properties for really helping balance the microbiome of your skin and for just getting really deep into the skin layers, and they all work together for the others to do their best and work their best. So I love this product. I have noticed the mood benefit from it, but when I looked at my before and after pictures, I was shocked what it actually did for my skin as well. So I can now share that I am a skincare lover. I never in a million years, but it's definitely just the Visage line. It's amazing. Now, this is exciting. This is our Kinetic. This is our new product. We just launched it. This is kind of another situation for me where I'm a no never. Um, in my space, I'm usually trying to get people to stop having caffeine, not adding it to their regime. So I was reluctant when we launched this. I personally am very sensitive to caffeine. I drink decaf. I don't do energy drinks. Green tea is something I can enjoy here and there, but I'm really not a caffeine drinker. And it doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm having a heart attack. So when we launched this, I was really nervous to try it, but I have to share with you there's some incredible properties that Dr. Dan has brought into Kinetic. First, it's incredibly clean. The energy drinks on the market out there they have terrible ingredients in them. They're either loaded with sugar or they've got taurine, which now has really, really uh, bad studies on health implications. So taurine is, if you see it marketed on a product, just go the other way. There's no artificial sweeteners in it, which can really do damage to the gut. It's a really clean product. So that's the start, right? But then he did some amazing things with it. He added in a hydration component. So you're getting energy, but you're also promoting good hydration with electrolytes. He added in something called yerba santa, which is a desert plant. And this is my favorite part about Kinetic. Yerba Santa has properties that support adrenal fatigue. And so many of us are walking through life in a state of adrenal fatigue. And I have noticed this impact drinking this drink the most. It really helps a healthy cortisol response, which is the opposite of just about every other energy drink out there. Most of them actually spike your cortisol, really get things out of balance. This is actually promoting a healthy cortisol response. It doesn't have a crash. It has neurosupporting properties that help with focus, which I also notice a lot. I have not had any negative side effects from drinking this, which surprised me because I can't even have like 10 sips of a regular coffee without feeling terrible. And there's a decent amount of caffeine in this. So I was shocked by that. It has adaptogens in it, and adaptogens kind of support your body wherever they need support. And so people feel different things. And what I have felt is that I have a really clear brain and clear focus. And I have loved that about this product. So I recommend, even if you're a no never caffeiner like I am, give it a whirl. I like mine watered down because I don't drink a lot of things with flavor. And so I enjoy it a little more watered down. If you like a good hit of flavor, then go at it full on, but try this product. I love getting feedback on it. Well, I hope I got you excited about the products. And now I really hope I can get you excited about the opportunity because what we have here is so rare. The opportunity to be at the beginning of something that is unique and is really innovative and growing incredibly well and also connected at its core. It's such a rare opportunity. I hope I can communicate it to you in the best way so you understand it. Now, what do you get when you decide to join us and grow your team and community and income and build in a space globally? You get a lot. You get tons of support from leadership, incredible training systems. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. There are wonderful systems for you to plug right into and play. Our role is literally just to share something we love and help share the tools with our new people. We've got amazing marketing and media tools, social media tools. We've got a phenomenal app that gives you all of it at your fingertips, back office resources, tracking and reports. It's all right there in your pocket. You can run this from literally anywhere, which is not really common for any other business. And so it's really valuable because whether you're thinking about adding it as just a side income because you're like, yeah, these products sound awesome, I would definitely share it. So why not earn some money while I'm doing that? And that leads me to the ways that we earn money. And the first way is the simplest way. Who has shared a link to something they love, or a restaurant that they love, or a product they love? I think like everybody should be raising their hands because we've all done that. We always share the things that we that we enjoy. And people ask us, or they'll see something on us. Oh, where'd you get that scarf from? Oh, I got it here. Here's the link. We do it all the time, every day in our everyday life. And so that is the simplest way you can share here and earn retail commissions. You get 25% on every retail purchase. Really straightforward, right? Someone purchases $100 off your website, you get $25 and it's paid into your account the next day. That's valuable this day and age when people are looking for multiple streams of income and they're looking for cash they can earn quickly. I mean, look at the Uber market and the Lyft market and the DoorDash market. It's because people are looking to put some money in their pocket quickly. And so we have a way you can do that here just by sharing from your phone. It's not taking away time from your family. It's not putting wear and tear on your vehicle. It's simple and it's straightforward and it's serving. So that's the easiest way, right? Now, let's say you see the vision here and you want to build something and you understand how amazing it is to be in this opportunity with a company that is so young and doing so well. Then you're going to build a team. And when you build a team, you get a bonus on their first purchase, whatever that is, whatever package that is. It's varying from $50 to $350. And we also get commissions based off of volume that moves through our whole business and team. So as you grow, which looks exponential, if you share with two people that are like, yeah, count me in on this, it sounds amazing. And they share with two people that are like, yep, I see it, I'm in. You've now gone from 2 to 6, and that growth is exponential. And so we earn commissions on the volume that moves through that growth every week, paid on Fridays. So that's amazing. And now referral matching bonus. This is, I think, one of my favorite ways of earning because you get to earn this by serving others. And I had an epiphany with this the other day. I was setting my goals. I'm going to be honest. I'm not very financially motivated. Do I like money? Of course I do. I would certainly like more of it. With money comes comfort. With money comes the ability to give more of yourself, of your time, of your finances to causes that you want to and people that you want to support, right? So yes, I like money, but it's not motivating for me. So when I set financial goals, it's sometimes a struggle. And I recently was setting a goal and I thought I need to connect this to something that does motivate me, and that's serving others. I get really excited when I get to help people and support people. Like, that's my calling. It's not everybody's, but that's mine. So I reverse engineered that and I was like, wow, this goal looks like impacting 3,000 people's lives. That's mind blowing that I can touch that many people. And I know people that are touching even more than that in a shorter period of time, right? So it then led me to think about our leadership matching bonus, where there's two trains of thought. I could earn, just for number purposes, $100,000 by going and hustling and doing straight sales, right? Retail commissions is straightforward. Sell 100, get 25. Like, how many times do I do that? How much? 25% is going to equal what I'm looking for. But then I was like, or I can earn $100,000 by helping 3 or 4 or 5 other people earn $50,000 to $100,000. And that is impactful. That hit me when I really thought about it, because that is what our referred matching bonus looks like. You're rewarded for helping other people win. And that's like real time, life impactful for individuals and families, period. So that is my favorite way to earn. And there's so many others. We've got a global bonus pool that's based off of revenue share. There are leadership bonuses and rank bonuses. And also a favorite is travel. We've got incredible travel bonuses, opportunities for earning free travel. And I have had the blessing to be able to go on our 2 trips so far. We already had a cruise, and last year we were in Riviera Maya, and this year we're going to Cabo, and my family's going on that trip. And our upcoming incentive for the United States is Bahama, Turks and Caicos. Like, I am all in. Our family is working towards that goal because we want to keep traveling. We love it. I mean, 3 gets to pay for it. Count me in. Like, who's going to turn down free travel? So we are working towards that. Mediterranean cruises for our Asian Pacific group of brand ambassadors. And there's this really, really amazing incentive trip for leadership. When you meet a certain level of leadership, and you deserve it because you've blessed a lot of lives when you hit this point at 6-star. You get to go on the 6-star retreat, and this year it's the Maldives. And the Maldives are definitely on my bucket list. And so it's a stretch, but I'm not going to count it out. It's going to stay on my vision board. So I hope you're excited about what we have here, and I hope you're all ready to jump in with us. And if you are like, I see the vision you've cast and I see the opportunity and I want to join as a brand ambassador and build a business and build an income and share with people, then we want you. You're going to become a business builder and a brand ambassador. And if you're like, I hear you, but I would love to try some product first, then you can just be a retail customer. And we've got really great loyalty rewards programs for our customers where you can get incentives, discounts, certificates, even some referral certificates. It's a great loyalty rewards program. So if that's where you're at and that's your starting base, we want you to come in and try our products because they are amazing. Now, the cost of entry to become a brand ambassador is so small. When I think back to my traditional businesses, especially the brick and mortars, the gym, the farm, the equestrian business, they're very high overhead. It did not cost $30 for me to start them. It cost thousands, if not 6 figures to start them and maintain them and run them. So this is really amazing. $30 gets you all of the background, the systems, the training, the tech, the app, the website, all the things you need. You just go out and share. And you pick a package that you want to start with. We have packages for all budgets and all ranges and different products. So if you're like, I'm a supplement person, I heard you on the skincare, but I think I just want to start with some supplements, we've got that package. If you're like, I'm a skincare person, I'll dabble in maybe some supplements, but give me all the skincare. We've got that. So wherever you're at, we can meet you with the package and get you started today. So thank you so much for your time here with me. I have 3 incredible professionals that I want to bring on tonight to share with you. So now the even more exciting part is I get to introduce to you what we're building here and how you can be a part of it. We are only 2 years old. The company has already done over $100 million in sale. We're showing tremendous growth. It's debt-free. From a startup position, it is so low risk, low entry, and you get to be part of the first group to promote and share everything we have here and really build a robust side income or full-time income. I mean, it can look like so many things. You get a full business backing you. All you have to do, all that we have to do is share. So we've got training systems, we've got back office management, marketing tools, everything is right at our fingertips. That makes it so easy and trackable and shareable that it's really just about us sharing who we are authentically to people and introducing them to the world of 3. So what does that look like from a income perspective? There's multiple ways that we can earn income here. I'm just going to highlight them for you. And if you want more information or go in deeper, definitely reach out to who invited you onto this call or to this recording, and they can get you more information. But who here has shared a link to something they loved? Everybody, right? Everybody has shared a link to something, or someone's asked you, oh, where did you get that? Or what, for a recommendation, you're like, oh, I'll send you the link. That is how simple retail commissions is to earn here. You have your own link and you can share it with whoever you want to, and you receive a 25% commission on sales. That is so straightforward and so simple. And the most exciting part is for our retail commissions, we're paid the next day. I don't know anywhere else that you can really say that. So it's doing something we're already doing and sharing things that we love and are passionate about and being rewarded financially for that. So that's amazing. I share stuff all the time that I don't get paid for. So it's really exciting that, I get a little message on my phone like, you've got X amount coming into your bank tomorrow because somebody purchased something off my link. Super simple, super straightforward. And if that's all you want to do, then that's all you can do. Now, if you want to build, we have an opportunity to really build something big globally. And that is what I'm really excited about. And as we do that, we can grow a team and a community. And when you do that and you introduce somebody to the business and they're like, I am in, I see the vision, you get a product introductory bonus. And essentially that's a commission on their first purchase. we get what's called leadership matching bonus. I love this because it's essentially a reward for serving people. So I had kind of an epiphany recently about my own goals. I'm not very financially motivated. Somebody's probably cringing at that on this call, but that's just who I am. What I am motivated by is serving people. And so when I set my financial goals, I had to kind of reframe what that looked like for me because, yes, I have financial goals, but they don't really drive me as much as helping people does. So I looked at my financial goals and I kind of reverse engineered that to look like, well, how many people am I helping when I reach this goal? And for me, in the specific goal was 3,000 people. And that was like, whoa, that's incredible. That motivates me, right? And so then I was looking more at it and I said, well, I can earn, this is just a number, don't quote me on it. There's opportunity for you here for whatever you want to put into it. But my thought was I can earn $100,000 by just going out and hustling from a pure sales perspective, or I can earn $100,000 by going out and helping a few other people earn $100,000. And that is like so much more rewarding. And that's what our leadership matching bonus looks like. When you help other people win, you're rewarded from corporate. This is not like real estate where it comes out of your pocket. You're rewarded with the bonus percentage of what you've helped them earn. And that's awesome because you are helping other people win. You're helping other people change their family's dynamic with finances and trajectory and health, and you're rewarded for that. It's probably my favorite way to earn. We have a global bonus pool that involves our rev share, and that's also phenomenal, especially as we are growing rapidly. We also get to earn trips, which I love to travel. So this is really exciting for me. And I have been blessed to earn trips from the start of 3. That's something I've never experienced before in anything I've ever done. So I love it. I love the connections and community and people from all over the world that I get to meet on these trips. I'm excited to head off to Cabo in October this year. And I'm really excited to be working towards earning the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos cruise, which is our North American trip. And the Mediterranean cruise is for our Asia Pacific brand ambassador group. So really amazing trips that we get to earn and spend time with our team and connect with new people and have incredible experiences. As you build in this space and hit certain ranks, there's this incredible 6-star retreat that's offered. And this year it's the Maldives. That is definitely a bucket list item. And I am not taking it off my vision board. So anyone who loves to travel, it's really an incredible opportunity to be rewarded, not only financially, not only with incredible community, but also with travel and time. There's so much here for so many people. So please definitely take a time to consider it. How do you get started? Who's thinking that? There's a couple ways to get started. One is you heard everything. You heard my vision and my passion about what we're building here and where we're going. And you want to become a brand ambassador. We want you. Come build with us. If you're like, I'm not so sure. I hear it, but I kind of want to try products first. You can just become a retail customer. We've got an incredible loyalty program for our retail customers where you can receive discounts and certificate rewards and even some referral rewards where you can get some coupons off when you refer new customers. So we've got 2 options. Come join us either way. Get our incredible products into your body so you can feel the difference and really improve how you're feeling in your day-to-day life. Now, we have different packages. If you're ready to get going with us, it literally only costs $30 a year for you to become a brand ambassador. Not a month, a year. It's a phenomenal deal. We are provided with so many tools, training systems, everything you need to go launch is provided for you for that $30. And then you pick a package. We've got packages for different budgets. We've got packages with different options. We've got some supplement only ones if you're like, I just want the supplement products. We've got some skincare only ones. We've got kinetic only ones if you're like, give me all the energy. I want to share it with everybody. So get back with who invited you. They can share all of our package options with you, find what works for your budget, and get you started. So I'm going to stop my screen share here, and I am really excited to invite some other business professionals on with me tonight. Now, one of the things that I love the most about 3 is the people it has brought into my life. It has brought so many incredible people into my life we would have never met if it weren't for this company. And so I have 3 people tonight that I want to introduce to you. They come from very different business backgrounds. They are all entrepreneurial. They have all been in some form of corporate world. They all have entrepreneurial or traditional businesses, and they saw the vision we have here at 3, and they are going to share it tonight with you. So first, I'm going to invite Folger on. Folger, can you hop on with me? There he is. So Folger and I have become good friends. We are, well, he's a New York transplant, but I was born and raised in New York, and we've got a connection. He lives right up on my family, so we've been getting to spend time with each other when I'm out on Long Island. And Folger's got a really interesting background, very business oriented, has a history in finance and mortgage and real estate investment. He has his hands in so many things that I'm always picking his brain on stuff. So Folger, I'd love for you to share a little bit about yourself. Tell me something you love about 3 and why you said yes to the opportunity. Why did it make sense for you?
Thank you very much, Marisa. I'm not good at live TV. So yeah, I'll give it, kind of a quick overview. Born and raised on the West Coast, married to a New Yorker, and New Yorkers think that New York is the center of the world. So now I live in New York. And, corporate America started with AT&T, did startup, and then did 20 years in mortgage banking, where it's a month to month. It's like kill what you eat. You start from zero every single month. It's a dog eat dog world. There's really no camaraderie at all. Everyone holds on to the way they do things so that they can do better than you. And it really started not working for me. And I was looking for something. Where else can I make money without a master's degree or anything? And this opportunity came to me more through arthritis in my knee. I won't share the full story, but someone had reached out after I was told I had arthritis, and I had 3 options: either get a shot, get it cleaned out, or live with it. I said, those are terrible options. As God would have it, someone called and said, hey, I've got this thing. It's great. It's health. And I said, can it get rid of my arthritis? They said, well, maybe. Try it. And so I jumped in. I didn't realize I was joining the business. Full disclosure, I got a big box of stuff. My wife is like, what did you do? I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to help my knee pain. But we were able to eliminate my knee pain within just a week. So I was able to help my mom with her osteoarthritis. And, like Marisa said, it's fun building something with people you like that are also like-minded. And that means wanting to grow something, wanting to help others. The deposits every Friday don't hurt at all. And then just now, my wife doesn't do the business. She's starting to do the business, but a couple of years in, she can't live without one of the products for her perimenopause stuff. I hope she doesn't kill me. The daily supplement for energy, the whole family takes it. When we're not feeling well, we have something. And then collagen, people say I look good for 53. I'll take it. I found this. I found people like Marisa and Tanya and others, and really unexpected thing that's in my life, but it's been a true blessing.
I love that. I love that. Now, I know we've talked because we've sat down and had some business powwows, and we've talked about goals and what we want in our life. And would you share just briefly what about the business opportunity clicked for you? And because I know your goals and I know you want to build something big here. So share a little bit about that, why it made sense and why it clicked.
I think part of the reason it made sense was just like black and white, right? I've had a mortgage license. It takes a ton of time, money, and energy to get, and then you got to keep it up and you got to do blah, blah, blah. I have a real estate license, time and energy, money to get, and you don't know when you're going to see your first commission check. I mean, you work and you work and you work, and deals fall out and people stop looking for homes. So what resonated is I can be taking something that I'm excited about. I can share those products. Then I can also say, by the way, there is an income element to this. I'd love for you to just be open and take a look. And I think part of it, Marisa, is when you see it click in other people too. That's like the continued clicking or putting the train together. So it was a model where I said, wait, it's that simple, like literally. And I had one guy that he made, 4 figures in his first week because he just went out and ran with it. I'm like, oh wow, he did it better than I did. So I think just the simplicity of it and the fact that you really can't get hurt getting into this. Either you're going to spend money and put the stuff in your body, or you're going to, invest in yourself, get started, take the products, and then share with others. So I felt there was limited risk with very, very significant upside.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
So I'm going to go to our next guest, and Folger, you can stay on with us. And I'm happy to invite on Mary. Mary, can you hop on here? So Mary is newer to my world, and I love getting to know more about her. And Mary, you can unmute yourself too. So I'm going to have Mary share a little bit about what she does because she's in corporate sales. She also has a cleaning business, and she has really fallen in love with what we have at 3. So Mary, would you share a little bit more about, your business background, what you do and your full-time job, what made you decide to do a traditional job and why you said yes to 3?
So yeah, I work for Air Products. I sell nitrogen and hydrogen to pipelines and refineries. I also have a commercial and janitorial cleaning business, and we also do after party cleanup as well. Gosh, sorry, what was the rest of the question?
No, it's good. So what attracted you to 3? I know you have had experience in the industry before, so you were actually reluctant on that front, but you did catch the vision, and I know you love the product, and now you want to build something. So share a little bit about how that happened.
So yeah, I had 2 network marketing companies in my background before. And I saw there wasn't the team structure that there is with 3. So 3 is more team oriented, where there was a lot of, I don't want to say, I can't, but backstabbing in the other ones, right? So you would get ahead, you would work with a prospect, and then whoops, somebody would swoop in, sign them up, and then, you're back to zero. And I didn't see that with this. I see more of a team orientation, which is what I like. I also like the fact that it's a new startup. I mean, yeah, it's been in for 2 years, but there's so much potential.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, my ultimate goal is to kind of, leave corporate America and be able to build something between the 2 businesses that I can be successful at, essentially. And what really drew me to 3 too was the products. Now I will share, and I hope my sister-in-law doesn't kill me, but she does talk about it, is she did have breast cancer and she beat it naturopathically. So I also have kind of, not that modern medicine's a bad thing, but I do like the alternative, and I do see a lot of great things with 3 and the products and how I feel when I take them. I love the collagen. I'm 48. People tell me all the time I don't look 48. I also love the multivitamin. I love it all. And the skincare is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It really is.
Yeah. So that's what kind of drew me in. That's a little backstory.
So I heard you share that you want to shift out of corporate America, and you see your cleaning business and 3 as a vehicle to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. And the team aspect that you shared, it's something that is like near and dear to my heart also. And so I want to just touch on that really quickly, because there are people who maybe have been, network marketing, direct sales, MLM, lots of names. What the global e-commerce platform that we have really is different. Our compensation plan is a hybrid plan that people you have not seen before. And because of it, it really facilitates teamwork, because we get to actually put into each other's businesses to help each other grow. So it's so valuable. I'm really glad that you touched on it and shared on that, because it allowed me to kind of expand on it a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and invite Rebecca on. Rebecca and I have actually known each other for 20 years, maybe more than 20 years. You can correct me, Rebecca, if it's more than 20. I don't know how that time has gone so fast. I was thinking about, it's been almost 30 years since I started college, and that made me be like, whoa. But Rebecca, if you want to unmute yourself. So Rebecca was an electrical engineer, is still, but not actively. She stepped out of corporate America to start a traditional brick and mortar business in a high risk space. So I love actually getting to chat with her a little bit about what she sees at 3 and to compare the two, because I was a traditional business owner and I did have a good mid 6-figure income, but I also had a 6-figure overhead. And I love what we have here does not require that. So Rebecca, if you wouldn't mind sharing, your trajectory was a little different, like you just loved hanging out with us and you weren't interested in earning money here, but now you actually are. So can you share a little bit about yourself and also about your 3 journey?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Marisa and I have known each other for a long time. I showed up at Lehigh University as a freshman, and I said, I want to learn how to ride a horse. And Marisa was the equestrian coach, and the rest is history. So that's where I got my degree in electrical engineering. I went straight into corporate America, and I did that for almost 16 years. And at first, it was great, and it was a lot of great opportunity. But what I found was at the end, climbing the corporate ladder was not for me. I faced some discrimination. It was a lot about who liked you rather than actually the quality of your work. And I said, enough is enough. And similar stories to other people, an opportunity presented itself right around the time that I was feeling frustrated, and that opportunity was to go into franchising. So I was introduced to the franchising model. At first, I thought it was like McDonald's and Chick-fil-A and like food and Subway, but it's not. Like if you go down the street, probably like every other business you see is actually a franchise, which is mind-blowing. So I got introduced to a company called The Designery, and it's kitchen, baths, closets. It's a remodeling business, which I had no experience in, but I loved organizing. And it's a system. So they teach you everything you need to know, and you just have to follow the system, and then you can be very successful. You're still the owner, you're in the driver's seat, but they give you a lot of support. So right around that time that I changed, I called Marisa up and I was like, so I just did this thing and I know you're a business owner, so I need you to tell me what to do. And she said, okay, well, you need to network, you need to do this. And also I'm involved with this other thing. We're having events at my house, my farm. You should just come out and try it. And I said, sure, because one of the big things that I was missing from my corporate career was community. I'd go to work, I'd work, I'd come home, I'd go to bed, I'd do it all over again. I didn't really have friends, which might sound kind of sad, but I didn't. So I went and I just had a lot of fun. And I said, I'm just going to keep going because these are fun. And I like the people. I started using the product and I felt better. The immune actually has been amazing for me. I used to be a Claritin Flonase eye drop all summer long person. And now for the past 2 summers, I have not taken a single Claritin, which is insane. And I just felt really good about it. And so it was the community and the products that helped support me through my first, I'm 2 years now into my traditional business, and it's doing great. And now I have some mental space and some time, and franchising is actually a lot like network marketing, right? Because you've got a system, you've got the rules, it's you still in the driver's seat, you just follow the system. But I will, spoiler alert, a lot less overhead in this.
A lot less overhead for sure. And I would also argue a bigger opportunity for residual building of income, right? Would you agree?
I would agree. Yeah.
Yeah. I love something you shared too about your corporate experience. And that was you learned that climbing the ladder wasn't for you because you weren't rewarded on performance.
Yeah.
And in this space, you're only rewarded on what you put in. So it's really an input output equation. There's none of that dynamic of being in a job or in a corporate space. So that was just, I heard that.
Well,
when
the
you said that,
crazy thing is
as
well, is I could technically earn more than the person who brought me in.
That's right.
And in corporate, that's just not a thing.
That's another very, very, very good point. Well, Rebecca, thank you so much for joining us tonight and for sharing your 3 journey. It's been really fun for me to watch. I never thought we'd be building a business together, and I'm excited about that because obviously we love spending time together and we get to do this too. That's another incredible thing that we have to offer here is that we get to positively impact lives. We get to positively impact at a global scale, and we get to do it with people that we really enjoy. And that is really missing, I think, in a lot of people's lives. And so I appreciate you spending time with us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us on this call or for watching the recording if that you're hopping on the recording. Thanks for sharing your time with us. And I hope everybody has a beautiful night or morning or whatever time it is in the area of the world you're in. Bye, everyone.